My biggest contribution to society is that I am proof that you can be loud, annoying, crazy. I don't clean, I don't cook, I don't do any of the housewifey things, and still have a man who is successful, dotes on me, loves every single little inch of me, and you don't need to be submissive. Men are supposed to be submissive. We've got this all wrong. This new narrative of like modesty. And if you want to be modest, that's fine. But like, let's not tell women that they need to be these things for a man to like them, because it's not true. Maybe for like a broke one, but it's not true for like men that actually respect themselves. Okay? You can be whoever you want. You can be as loud as you want. You can be as iconic as you want. You can be as annoying as you want. And there's still a man who's probably sitting outside this door would wait on me hand and foot. Okay? Be iconic.
The sad part is she's not entirely wrong. There would still be plenty of guys willing to accept her being loud, obnoxious, annoying, not cleaning or cooking, and dressing like a 304. And there would still be a guy willing to wait on her hand and foot. And that is what the real problem is here. Because it gives women like this false sense of security that they can have these giant and obnoxious attitudes. And there's always going to be a cleanup man waiting around the corner. But what she gets wrong is that it's probably not going to be the guy that they want it to be. And even if you want to take her for her word, she's the exception, not the rule. Because there's not that many successful guys willing to accept whatever this is, but women see these outliers in rivers of simps and think it's the rule, not the exception, and think it can easily happen to them next. So why would I need to change anything? And until we can divert this river by AI waifus or almost anything else, nothing's really ever going to change. Because whether this woman is telling the truth or not, there are still examples of her out there somewhere, and like a lottery, these women will go broke trying to get it. And with a giant simp pond to fall in, if they don't make it, they have no reason not to try for it as long as possible. Simps are the root cause of a lot of these problems, and allow women like this to exist. And until we can find a way to divert them to somewhere else, nothing's going to change. They undermine any progress that can be done. A good example of this would be FNF or whatever, who have been going on for years now about women bad, yet every woman that goes on there gets richer and more famous. With attitudes similar from the woman from the clip, women can only be as good or as bad as men let them. And right now we got a lot of men letting them be bad, and funding it through attention and money the whole way. So from her perspective, she's not wrong, because she's had simps and weak men propping her up the whole way. That's allowed her to be like this. But what she doesn't understand is that even if her situation is true, it's not the norm, and it gives women this reason to keep on doing what they're doing. That's why these simps gotta go. They undermine any progress that can be made, and just keep allowing women to perpetuate their bad behavior.